are expecting an all-out offensive display. Miss with that jab. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves of the fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That jab doesn't score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
It's just a southpaw thing, man. You can make all of them move real fast.
1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was.
You can make conventional fighters move real quick too, like that.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You got to use a feint. When you, like I said, you get a speed buff on certain points, and after you throw a certain feint, that bitch will come out at like real fast. So after a feint, immediately for Bivol, what you're gonna have to do is feint the forward directional jab and immediately go for that the directional body hook with the right hand, and that bitch will come out.
What do we expect
No,
to
so
see here
so
in round two?
those right there.
The last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's
So
see
this is what you want to do. You want to feint and then come out like that. You see how quick it came out?
What do? They throw the towel in,
like
but they
that.
let him come back out again because they know their fighter.
And then it takes you off the center line. If they attack while you do it, you off the center line and can create a good opportunity for a counter.
Do you believe this?
Yeah, you gotta. So that's you want to do that. You want to start with that right there. That right there, but it got to be the forward direction. So it's immediately after you do that, bam, just like that.
Ronda Rousey once told me
it's worth learning. I would go to the lab with it. It's worth learning. See, it's worth learning. It's worth learning. Because you automatically, it comes out so quick. It comes out so quick. You off the center line, and you automatically in a position to fire power. And usually they run into it. Bet.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
No rest for the weary. And he misses with that straight left. Those counter punches have to hurt. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
87.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Switching off. You're starting to make this okay. I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work out there.
Let's get it started in round 3. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go.
llJUNEBUGZll got a mean reach too. I'm so used to. Nah, I ain't gonna say better. I think I just got an unusual style, and once you kind of start figuring things out, that's what I thought Coxie was gonna be an easy fight yesterday, based on the first round, but that motherfucker figured shit out. What was it? Featherweight.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on.
I had Lomachenko. He had Ryan Garcia.
It's the one who draws first blood type. That's what you've got to
He
look
is.
at. And you know
Yeah, but it was the reach.
To be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. A swing and a miss with the left hook. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Jab slightly off target.
Tuna, good people. Yeah.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Oh, nice.
Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow.
On to the 4th we go. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
I thought you wanted to.
Situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Good counter punching. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Beautiful counter punch.
Yo, that shit right there is borderline busted. What I just hit you with, because I can defend while I come in, and if you do anything, I can just fire that power hook. That shit is so busted. I try not to do that shit in fight. Oh, but that's the downside about it.
More than happy.
They exchange punches.
Nice.
Good counter punch. Throws the jab but does not score. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense.
His jab ain't too bad, neither. His power jab. It ain't. Yeah. It's not like whatchamacallit. It's not like Canelo. Yeah, but this shit is pretty good.
Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. That was almost. Here we go.
Anytime, brother.
Who's going to land the the first
It's an
big
honor,
shot.
man.
Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction.
Thanks.
And tell them, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. A swing and a miss with that jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. A swing and a miss with that jab. A perfect counter lands. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Oh, I didn't even realize my stamina.
Let's talk about Vivo on that last round.
Yo, he does got that full jab like Canelo and fucking Danny Jacobs.
When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back
I
to the
just
corner,
realized that you got to
see
be
the
careful for
sun.
that one because that shit can steal points. It don't do no damage, but it steals points. That power jab, man.
There's the bell for round
If I'm
6.
playing with
Well, they
Canelo
got
and I'm down on
battered
points, I
last
start
round.
using.
How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh,
This
fuck,
fighter
man.
has
Coming in
determined
good.
that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. These two were made for each other. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. On that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last
57.
round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
For 12 rounds, what did you set the time at? 1.5?
Same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Ah, okay.
Come back together. Get your mind back on the job.
Sets him up. We'll take him.
Round 7, here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
time they
I
drop
thought
their
I had
guard, they
that.
get caught. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, John?
Thought I had
Work
that.
the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Oh, shit.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Oh, I thought that was my time. Good shit.
Let's talk about Bevo on that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
Stamina
Let's see how
looking
they
kinda
respond
rough,
here in the next
man.
round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so
49.
Round 8, and we're off again. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. The straight right just misses. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight,
Right.
if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Flat boogie. Flat boogie.
Let's talk about Bevo on that last round.
I was
After what
trying
we
to
saw in that last round,
save
it's
my
pretty
stamina,
obvious
man.
Who has the advantage here?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
There's the bell to start round 9. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands
I
down.
gotta put Calzaghe in the lab. I kind of like. I messed
You're a
around
power
with him a
puncher.
little
You're not as
bit,
concerned
but
with how many punches
not really
you
since
throw.
really
It's about
learning the
how many
southpaw
you
shit.
land and how
But I gotta
hard
mess
they
around
are.
with him. I like
Could
it.
be
His
really
reach is
intimidating,
crazy.
Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's
Man,
got the
jab
speed,
is
it can be
nice.
intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
I feel like if I wanted to take a round off, I wouldn't do too bad just solely using the jab.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Misses with the straight left. They block the hook. The straight right just misses. That jab misses.
That's the danger about it. That's the danger about it. Oh, guard broke. Good.
Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was
he was standing there like he had
lights out right
goddamn
there.
shit. Oh, I'm tripping. Let me get up. Don't want to make that mistake.
Talk about llJUNEBUGZll in that last round. And there's the bell for round 10. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Right.
Nice counter. He misses with that straight left. The jab can't find a home. Perfect counter shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
I should have threw power.
He blocks the hook. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
Ooh.
Let's talk about Bevo in that last round. He is down. This is the 11th. We've entered the championship rounds. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate.
You can double up on that slip too, just like that. You can do it twice off the feint. That's why I said learning how to trick with that feint. That shit open up a whole new bag of tricks.
One punch is good, two punches better.
Yeah, I would just lab it, just play around with it. Don't worry about it. Do what you got to do. But it's worth adding to the trick bag eventually.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Oh, he got it.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You don't want to trade shots. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Vivo on that last round. And there's the bell to start round 12. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Yo, that shit was classic, man. Dude straight broke character.
And that hook misses. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We wanted action, and they are giving us action.
Don't got enough stamina, man.
Good defense there to stop that hook. They blocked the left there. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Bevo now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As you know, in boxing, the judging can go all over the place, and that's kind of what we got here, a split decision victory.
They could have gone in.
Point. Good shit, Joe. Good shit.